Boom. I'm not about to play with this video. Listen, semen retention gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro, this is why you gotta control your lust. Steph is so cold talking about some, oh, I used to be a simp. I'm over here buying her Chinese food, or I'm buying her food, and I ain't even got a car. Well, that's the problem. Of course she will leave you. You don't have a car. What if she got a baby? What if you get her pregnant and it's an emergency, her water busts? You don't have a car. Mr. Steph is so cold. Then my other problem, why you guys need to control your lust for Steph is so cold scam you, because he has a program. I clicked on his link just to see what it is, right? He's selling a $67 course. I repeat, he's selling a $67 course how to get laid from a woman. A $67 course to get laid. So you mean to tell me you gonna pay $67 to lose your seed? You gonna pay $67 to catch an essay charge? You gonna pay $67 for if you're 700 pounds, it's not gonna work out. You gonna pay $67 for if she don't want you to smash, it's not gonna work out. At the end of the day, you gonna pay $67 to have a one night stand, release inside of her, and have Uncle Sam collecting ends. At the end of the day, you got to understand, and I'm not trying to rhyme, but you gotta understand, Steph is so cold is leading you guys down a dark place. And then he finally mentioned what I'm telling you guys. It's all lust. He's only playing on you guys' lust. That's the only thing of value he got. He reacted to a video of a dude who was not established. It's a habit. Everybody he does reactions to is the average 98% of the men who don't focus on themselves. Oh, she left me when we was teenagers. She left me for an older man. Bruh, that older man was smashing that younger teenage woman that was not an adult. Bruh, he's a creep. You think he's winning. Dudes who listen to the red pill would think the creep who's smashing a freaking teenager is a woo-ha. At the end of the day, you got to understand, these guys are sick in the head. This is why you got to understand, lust equals disgust. I repeat, lust equals disgust. I'm going to say this again. Lust equals disgusting. You got to understand. Steph is so cold talking about, I'm over here buying her food and I ain't even get to smash. That's your problem. You didn't love her. You didn't just want to buy her food because you wanted to buy her food. No, you wanted to buy her food because you think, I'm about to smash. And she ain't let you smash. Now you feel played. This is why she left you, because she knew you just lusting after her. Bruh, you is a dickhead. You're a dickhead. All women know that Steph is so cold is a dickhead. That's why they leave him. Then he feels bitter. He talking about if you don't learn how to become cold, you're going to get left behind. So what, you going to move to Antarctica? So what, you going to move to Alaska? I'm not going to Alaska. I don't need to be colder. Listen, actually, I'm in Texas right now. I'm about to move to Arizona. I'm about to make sure I get hotter. At the end of the day, I don't know what this dude's talking about. See, what happens is when you get colder, you not coming through like a NBA player on 2K who's on fire. I repeat, see what happens when you on coldness, like Steph is so cold. He wants you to be bitter. All cold means is bitterness. You're being bitter because a woman left you, because when Steph is so cold did not have a vehicle, he was trying to get the cat. Why you trying to get the cat and you don't even got a vehicle? How you even gonna get to her? How you buying her food and you don't have a vehicle? I'm pretty sure y'all didn't have DoorDash back then. How you buying her food and you don't have a car? I think Steph is so cold line. I'm calling cap. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with these dudes. I dropped 20 videos today. I already dropped 7 videos today. I dropped 20 videos for 365 days straight. I'm not giving up after 90 days, after 6 months. I'm not giving up after 3 years. You gonna see me for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years telling dudes, stop the cap. Stop lusting out here. If you didn't have lust, guess what? You would have bought her food. Listen, hold on. If you were established, you could have bought her food, and if she did that crazy stuff, you could have just cut ties. You could have cut ties like the endorsement deals for Club Shay Shay. I repeat, you could have cut ties with her like the endorsement deals did with Club Shay Shay. Did the endorsement deals get bitter? No, they just cut ties with Club Shay Shay. They said this guy can't control his lust. He can't control his lust. He got 3 kids. He can't control his lust. He wanted to pay $25 for each cheek. You know, that's not professional. At the end of the day, lust is not professional. It's not professional. Long term, you're going to miss out on millions. Then guys like Club Shay Shay, as soon as they touch rock bottom, hit $0, they're going to start blaming the white man. It's the white man, but you was just paying $25 for a cheek. And you didn't take care of your 3 black children. So what are you talking about? It's always the dudes on child support. Listen, at the end of the day, Steph is so cold is bitter because his girl got smashed by a dude who actually had a car. I repeat, Steph is so cold is just mad because his girl got smashed by a dude who actually has a car. He talking about she ain't let me smash. I mean, where you gonna smash her at? Your mom's house? Your mom was always at the house. Where are you gonna smash her at? At the end of the day, semen retention gang, you know what's going on. This is why you gotta control your lust. You're gonna look like a fool out here. But see, what happens is when you don't control your lust, you don't even know you look like a fool. You don't know you look like a fool. You're going to be Steph is so cold, fanboy #1. You're going to pay $67. You're not even going to get laid. Bruh, on a $67 bio, Steph is cold literally has him and another woman and they're making out. It's not even a real photo. Like, it's a created, pixelated picture. This guy is a boy. He's not a man. He is a boy. He's trying to sell you sex. I'm going to make him pay $67 a month, you feel me? I got 500,000 subscribers. I'm going to make him pay $67 a month. I'm going to run up the views because, I'm not going to tell him how to run up the views on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm not going to tell him how to run up the multi-millions. I'm just going to tell him, yeah, you do this step right here, you definitely going to kiss. As soon as you kiss, you're going to get straight to the phone number. As soon as you get straight to the phone number, you're going to get straight to the bedroom. And then they stop right there. They stop right there. Nothing else. I'm telling you what's going to happen after that bedroom when you can't afford it. When you don't have a car like Steph is so cold. When you don't have a car like Steph is so cold. I repeat, when you don't have a car like Steph is so cold, when you don't have a car like Steph is so cold. Listen, semen retention game, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.